It's arguably the biggest brawl of them all, as number 2 Montana and number 3 Montana State will meet right here at Washington Grizzlies Stadium on Saturday at noon, with the outright Big Sky Conference Championship on the line. But before we look forward, let's take a look back and see how the 11-0 Grizzlies got to this point. The Grizzlies were the preseason number 7 team nationally, and the biggest storyline entering the season would be their schedule, with the bye coming in week 1, followed by 12 consecutive games. Opened it with a bang over Division II Central Washington, and followed that up with a thriller against North Dakota, where the Grizz scored in the final minutes after trailing all game to pick up the statement win. A blowout over Indiana State followed that, which set up a then top 10 nationally televised night game against Idaho, where the Grizz rolled past the Vandals to retain the Little Brown Stein, and the Grizz offense began to solidify itself as one of the best in the FCS. The first road trip of the season was after that, where again the team faced a high-powered offense and adversity from the Bengals, but a breakout game from Michael Wortham lifted the Grizz to a comeback victory in Pocatello. A homecoming date with Cal Poly marked the halfway point, as broke out the throwback copper and gold uniforms. And after beating the Mustangs, Montana welcomed Sacred Heart the next week in a mid-season non-conference contest. That marked 6 home games in 7 weeks, and another win for the Grizzlies. Game 8 brought all the fireworks as Montana traveled to Sacramento State, and with plenty of trash talk leading up to the game, the Grizz took home the Panda Bowl after another offensive onslaught under the lights on national TV once again. A road win over Weber State would snap a losing streak in Ogden, and the following week, played Eastern Washington too close for comfort, as a fumbled spike by the Eagles proved to be the difference, as the Grizzlies held on, and the latest chapter was a return to Providence Park in Portland, as the Grizzlies used 5 interceptions and plenty of offense to blow out the Vikings. So now it's the 124th Brawl of the Wild, and while is locked into a bye in the opening week, a win over the Bobcats would solidify home field advantage in the playoffs, and of course, bragging rights within the Treasure State. Reporting in Missoula, Kyle Hansen, MTN Sports.